Good evening, Rebel student athletes and Rebel families, and welcome to the 2020 virtual all sports banquet. Obviously, all of us would probably prefer to be together tonight, but that's just not going to happen. So here we are. Thanks for joining us. First thing, I would like to offer some thanks to our athletics administrative assistants, Chris Lauk and Reagan Getz. They have put in a ton of work behind the scenes putting this banquet together. So thank you very much for your help there. Also, thanks to Mr. Jason Sims, our assistant athletic director, for all his above and beyond efforts that he's put forth again this school year. Obviously, our spring seasons got cut short, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting back working with him here in a month or so. So thank you to the three of you for all of your efforts in the athletic department. I would also like to say thanks to Stefan Welch, comes from us from our advancement office. He has been awesome to work with putting this video together, and also was behind the scenes doing the academic banquet virtually. So without his specialty and expertise, this would have been a little bit more challenging. So thank you to Stefan as well. Right now we're going to go ahead and start with prayer, and prayer tonight will be brought to you by Senior Emma McAllen.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, we come to you this evening with hearts full of joy, sorrow, and pride as we recognize all our student athletes who have given of their time, talent, and treasure in dedication to their craft. More importantly, we recognize that in every competition and in all that we do, we seek to glorify your holy name. In such unprecedented times, our hearts break for our beloved seniors and all of those stripped of the chance to wear the Rebel name across their chest. In times of adversity such as these, it can be difficult to trust in you. We do not know what the next day will bring, let alone the next season. Yet we fight our human urge to doubt and instead place our hope in you alone. Thankfully, it is in times of hardships when the best in people shines through. The worst incidents inevitably inspire the kindest actions. Give us the strength to draw out the best in ourselves to get through this crisis. Just as teammates lean on one another for support, let us all hold each other up so that we may take the field again in your name. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. St. John the 23rd, pray for us.
Thank you, Emma. Now we're going to get started with the awards portion of our banquet tonight. And we're going to start with four-year varsity award winners. We'll start with boys cross country, Christopher Figueroa, Ryan Flick, and Samuel George. Girls cross country, Trinity Gleitz. Girls volleyball, Abby Johnson. Girls golf, Kathleen Amos. Boys soccer, Vincent Agramonte. Girls soccer, Jean Searing and Sophia Dietz. Girls swimming, Riley Martin, Savannah Morale, and Ellie Murphy. Boys swimming, Harrison Sisk, Joseph Sizemore, and Juan Xochilatoa. Wrestling, Alec Vaduya, Tice Frigi, Sam Slivka, and Braden Lowry. Girls bowling, Faith Holden. Boys bowling, Jack Matthews. Girls basketball, Alana Vinson. Boys track and field, Ryan Flick and Owen Herndon. Girls track and field, Gretchen Garitas and Emily Sonderman. Unified track and field, Isabella Gonzalez and Phil Hanley. Girls tennis, Megan Zakrowski and Emma Hess. Boys golf, Luke Poole and Mark Poole. And softball, Amber Linton and Isabel Blackwell. Those are our four-year varsity award winners. Congratulations. Next, we will present our major award winners. We have about a dozen of those tonight, so bear with us here. Our first one is the Dave and Angie Toner Sportsmanship Award, which was started 4 years ago. Dave and Angie were longtime athletic administrators at Roncalli, and they shaped many lives along the way. Positive sportsmanship was a priority and expectation for RHS student athletes, fans, coaches, and visitors from other schools. Tonight we have 5 finalists for the Toner Sportsmanship Award. Our finalists are Tice Frigi, Braden Lowry, Elizabeth Origer, Garrett Simmerman, and Ariana Walker. Tonight's winner was a multi-sport athlete, and per one of her coaches is the perfect example of being a good sport. She climbed the ladder of high school athletic success, playing on the freshman team, then making the JV as a sophomore, and with very hard work in the off-season, she earned a starting spot on a very talented and successful varsity team as a junior. As a senior and returning starter, she ended up sharing her starting spot with a freshman. Normally, this does not go over real well. However, at no point did she come to the coach's office to discuss the changes. She saw the ability of the freshman and knew she would make the team better. She did not show jealousy or resentment towards her teammate, but instead showed her the ropes by being a leader and being a good sport. She could have easily spent a season complaining, but did just the opposite. She embraced our freshman and helped her grow not only as a player, but as a person. So many things can be shared and learned through this challenging experience. She showed such sportsmanship not only to her new freshman teammate, but to her coaches and her entire team by allowing herself to take a lesser role for the betterment of the team. This is a great story, and I love hearing this. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Dave and Angie Toner Sportsmanship Award winner is Elizabeth Origer.
Eli, congrats on the Toner Sportsmanship Award. The role you played this year, the acceptance of new teammates, and the understanding of do what is best for the team is the true meaning of sportsmanship. I have enjoyed watching you grow into the person that you are and coaching you these past 4 years. Congratulations, well deserved, and great job, girl.
We actually have 2 Sportsmanship Award winners. This is a big deal. Sportsmanship is a big deal. So we actually have 2 winners, a female and a male winner. Our next Sportsmanship Award winner is described by his coach as extremely humble in everything he does. It is very rare to find such a tough competitor that is filled with compassion for the sport, as well as honor and respect towards his opponents. Coach McClurg added, with these qualities, he is a true sportsman, and he builds up our team morale. Since I have met this young man, he has always shown discipline, even in tough situations, and found ways to persevere by handling life with respect for himself, his opponents, his teammates, his school community, his family, and his faith in God. Our winner brought home a state wrestling championship a few months ago in dramatic fashion. He is truly a champion on and off the mat. An example of his genuine humbleness would be his post-match interview from the state finals. He spent the majority of the interview talking about the greatness of his opponent, and he wrapped up the interview talking about how much he loves the Roncalli Rebels. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Dave and Angie Toner Sportsmanship Award winner.
26 comes to us from the Rebels of Roncalli High School. Welcome, please, Braden Lowry. At 126, Rio and Lowry.
I don't think there's any points yet, but if he can tie the ankle up, he did it. Lowry with the takedown, 6 seconds left. Oh my goodness.
What an exchange. What a match. What a comeback. Braden Lowry. You're watching the Indiana Wrestling State Championships on the Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance IHSAA Champions Network. Braden Lowry, 126 champion for the Roncalli Rebels.
With a flair for the dramatic that was befitting of a senior who was down to the last few seconds of his last high school match, your winner and state champion at 126 is Roncalli High School's Braden Lowry.
Before we get to the mat for the...
Congratulations, Braden Lowry, on winning the Roncalli Athletic Sportsmanship Award. You are very deserving of this award because of how much you love to compete in the sport, how you live your life right both on and off the mat, the deep, deep care you have for your teammates, and the ultimate respect that you always have for your opponent, either win or lose. Winning the Sportsmanship Award in the same year that you won a state championship, I think just speaks volumes about your character, and we're so excited to watch you do big things down the road at the University of Indianapolis.
Congratulations to both Elizabeth and Braden on being named Sportsmanship winners. Our next award is the Joe Mendez Service Award. This award was established by the Roncalli Athletic Department commemorating Joe Mendez's 19 years of friendship, loyalty, and service above and beyond the call of duty for both Chartrand High School and Roncalli High School athletes. It is meant to recognize outstanding individuals who have put forth great extra effort and do the necessary little things, behind the scenes things, to ensure that our athletic mission might be fulfilled in the best manner possible. Tonight's honoree is a 1979 graduate of Roncalli. Her husband is a 1978 Roncalli grad. All three of their children attended and graduated from Roncalli as well. Obviously, there's no shortage of love for the Roncalli Rebels in this family. She has spent the last 12 years working in the RHS athletic department, and rumor has it she'll be going to part-time next year for 2020-2021. I can speak firsthand that our athletic department would not run like it does without her. She's been in charge of the All Sports program, which is the largest and most comprehensive athletic program in the state. She has cheerfully combed through and documented thousands of IHSA physicals. She updates our coaches' info and maintains coach and team records. She's in charge of letter jackets. She's the organizer, supervisor, manager extraordinaire of Friday night home football games. Y'all might be wondering what I do. The list could go on and on and on. When and if that time comes for retirement, please know you have been adored by many and will be dearly missed. Our 2020 Joe Mendez Service Award winner, Chris Lauk.
Hey, Mom.
Say hi.
Just wanted to congratulate you on being this year's recipient of the Mendez Service Award and let you know how much I admire you and your servant heart. And me and Amelia and Katie and the rest of our family love you so much, and you're such a blessing to Roncalli. Congratulations.
Our next award is the 2020 Rebel Fan of the Year. This year's winner has a deep passion for supporting anything and everything related to sports. Not many people can claim they have season tickets for the Indiana Fever, Indiana Pacers, and the Indianapolis Colts, but he can. He has been seen supporting Rebel athletics for the past 2 decades and can mostly be seen critiquing our basketball and volleyball programs. I had the great pleasure of watching an entire Lady Rebel basketball game on a cold winter night this past winter at Plainfield High School, and that was one of the more enjoyable nights of watching basketball that I have had. Due to his dedication and service coaching CYO youth sports at St. Roch, girls and boys basketball, he was a recipient of the St. John Bosco Medal. Our winner has been the president of Jockish Flowers Incorporated for the past 28 years after taking over for his father, who opened the business in 1945. We're thankful for our partnership with Jockish Flowers, as they've always been willing and able to go the extra mile for our student athletes. Though he's a Cathedral graduate, he's got Rebel blood in him, having had 5 nieces and nephews graduate from Roncalli. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Rebel Fan of the Year, Mr. Chris Jockish. Our next award is our Rebel Courage Award, and we offer this to student athletes who have overcome injuries, season injuries, career-ending injuries, or illnesses that may have come their way over the course of their 4 years here at Roncalli High School. Our nominees for our Rebel Courage Award are Joe Gantner, Tyler Newitt, Peyton Zenz. Our honoree is a talented, hardworking, and motivated young man that has been such an asset to the Roncalli Schools community. There isn't a more pleasurable award or speech or introduction that I give, more so than our Rebel Courage Award. Tonight's winner was and is a tremendous football player. Starting at safety his junior season, he tore his ACL in the second game of the year. He rehabbed like crazy and was excited to come back for his senior season. In July, before his senior season, he started experiencing discomfort in his leg again, and the doctor found a degenerative condition in his knee. His senior football season was over before it started. However, he kept a great attitude and never missed a practice or a game. His attitude and leadership skills never wavered, according to Coach Scott Marsh. This past winter, our honoree earned a $2,500 scholarship as the winner of the Indianapolis Colts Great Player Award presented by the Kiwanis Club. Very well deserved. Tonight's Rebel Courage Award winner, Tyler Newitt.
Tyler, congratulations on winning the Courage Award. It's a testament to you that people recognize the type of leader that you are and the type of toughness and perseverance that you exhibit. Just a true high-character young man, one of the toughest young men I've ever been around. What a great leader. And congratulations on winning this award. You deserve it.
Congratulations, Tyler. Our next award is our Most Outstanding Female Mental Attitude Award. We have 4 nominees for this, 4 finalists for this. Cassidy Cross from swimming and lacrosse, Abby Johnson from volleyball, Amber Linton, softball and varsity cross country and volleyball for 1 year, and Jean Searing for girls soccer. Tonight's award winner only played 1 year of volleyball and made the varsity. She also only ran cross country for a year, her senior year, and was a top 10 varsity performer. She could have played just about any sport and would have earned multiple varsity letters through her high school career. This is very, very rare. But her best sport was softball. She was the team's best and most vocal leader her entire career. Her first 3 seasons, she was named All-Marion County, All-Circle City Conference, and All-State last year as a junior. Though missing her entire senior softball season, she will finish in the top 10 career batting average. She will also finish in the top 10 career pitching ERA. More impressive, missing out on a whole season, she owns the 6th most pitching wins in school history. She has the 4th most strikeouts in school history and the 6th most career shutouts in school history. It is a coach's dream when your best player is also your best leader. All of this is due to her positive attitude and how she treats every teammate and coach with respect. Our winner will take her softball talents to Indiana University next year. Amber, I would give anything to coach you one more season. I'm going to miss you dearly. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Female Mental Attitude Award winner, Amber Linton. Our most outstanding male mental attitude, we had a lot of nominees, and we have several finalists for this award this year. Again, most outstanding male mental attitude award, we actually had a tie for the 2 winners. But our nominees were David Clayton, Tice Freegee, Joe Gantner, Sam George, Braden Lowry, Chuck McGinsey, Garrett Simmerman, and Joe Sizemore. Our 2 winners tonight are the epitome of positive mental attitude we ask of our Roncalli Rebel athletes. They push beyond their limits to achieve goals, but always put others before themselves. Our first award, he was our team's Mental Attitude Award winner this past fall in boys cross country. His coach states he is an excellent worker and always positive towards everyone on the team. Waiting patiently in the wings as an underclassman and running in the number 2 slot behind an all-state performer, he embraced the opportunity of being the number 1 guy his senior year. And he stepped up to the challenge by leading his team to the school's best finishes in their 3 biggest meets, the All-Catholic, the Marion County Championship, and the Sectional Championship. He had personal best times in all 3 of these meets. Our winner, headed to Purdue in the fall, was also named First-Team Academic All-State the last 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our Mental Attitude Award winners, Sam George.
Congratulations, Sam. On behalf of your coaching staff, all your teammates, and all of us in the cross-country program, congratulations on this well-deserved Senior Mental Attitude Award. We thank you for your great efforts and your great attitude over the last 4 seasons.
Our second award winner has quite the impressive skill set. His coach stated, "He is the single best leader I've ever encountered at this age." Our winner was vocal in practices and vocal in games, but always positive. That's according to Coach Scott Marsh. Leading by example and always backing up his talk, he has been a great example for our younger players. Every day, including Fridays after games, he would be the last person out of the locker room because he would be picking it up so the custodians didn't have to. This is a perfect example of servant leadership, and our winner has proven to do just that. He also has spent the last 2 years performing and competing for our championship show choir, Rebel Rhapsody. I even saw him in the front row this year. That's pretty impressive. Nice work there. Ladies and gentlemen, our second 2020 Most Outstanding Male Mental Attitude Award winner, David Clayton.
Hi, David. Congratulations on winning the Mental Attitude Award. I couldn't think of a more fitting tribute to for you and the type of leader you are, the single greatest leader I've ever seen as a high school athlete. And this is a fitting end to your high school athletic career, and just a testament to the person you are. And couldn't be prouder of you and couldn't be happier of you. Well deserved. Congratulations, David.
Congratulations to Sam and David being named our Male Mental Attitude Award winners. Next is our most outstanding female scholar athletes. Again, we had a lot of nominees, and this is a loaded field here. We ended up with 6 finalists. Sophia Dietz from soccer, Sydney Geibel, volleyball, Ellie Hammerschmidt, basketball and softball, Savannah Morale, swimming, Alana Vinson, basketball, and Grace Whitaker, track and field. Tonight's most outstanding female scholar athlete has been a multi-varsity letter winner in girls basketball and softball during her Rebel career. Due to her athletic ability and court and field smarts, she's been one of the most valuable and versatile athletes for both of those programs during her high school career. Coach Stan Ben stated she was the leader of the girls basketball team this year. She always got practice started on time. The one time she wasn't there to an injury, the team didn't want to start without her. Her strong work ethic, competitive spirit, intelligence, and infectious personality certainly separated her from her peers. As a softball player, she could hit for power or lay down a bunt for a hit. She was a blur around the bases and tracked many would-be hits as a starting outfielder. Academically, she carries a 4.429 GPA and knocks a 32 on her ACT. Recently, she was awarded the Johnson County Lilly Endowment, which will be used for a full-ride scholarship to the University of Notre Dame. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Most Outstanding Female Scholar Athlete, Ellie Hammerschmidt.
This is Coach Benj, and Ellie, I wanted to congratulate you on winning the Most Outstanding Female Scholar Athlete. Good luck next year at Notre Dame, and enjoy coaching the last 4 years.
Congratulations, Ellie. Our most outstanding male scholar athletes. Again, another loaded field here. We had multiple nominations. We've got 7 finalists here for our most outstanding male scholar athlete. Our nominees are Sammy Ball for baseball and football, Ryan Flick, cross country and track, Will Hawkins, boys swimming, Aiden Looney, basketball and track and field, Braden Lowry, wrestling, Luke Poole, golf, and Alec Vaduya, wrestling. Our most outstanding male scholar athlete mastered the demands of being a student athlete at Roncalli. He was named the boys swimming MVP this past winter as he claimed conference championships in 2 events, the 200 meter and 500 meter free. He was also the anchor on the 400 free relay team. Academically, he was one of 40 students in Indiana named an academic all-star, which only 18 students in Roncalli's history have been named an academic all-star. His standardized test scores include a 1580 on the SAT, a perfect 36 ACT, and a 4.567 GPA. With this GPA, our recipient was recently named the valedictorian of the class of 2020. Our winner plans to continue his swimming career at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Most Outstanding Male Scholar Athlete, Will Hawkins.
Hey Will, it's Coach Cox. Congratulations on winning the Scholar Athlete Award. It's well deserved. It just shows all the hard work you put in, both in the classroom and in the pool this year. So great work. Thank you.
Congratulations to Will. Our most outstanding female athlete of the year. We had multiple nominations for this. Again, we have 3 finalists. Our first finalist is Amber Linton for softball, cross country, and volleyball. Emily Sonderman, track and field and girls soccer, and Alana Vinson for basketball. Our 2020 Most Outstanding Female Athlete has earned multiple varsity letters in soccer and track and field. She is another special athlete who could have earned multiple varsity letters in just about any sport at Roncalli. Where she dominated the most was in track and field. She was a state track and field qualifier as a freshman, sophomore, and junior in the 4x100 relay, the 400-meter dash, and the long jump. No doubt she would have returned to the state finals in whichever events she chose to compete in this year as a senior, but ultimately that was taken away from her. She had plans to switch to the 800-meter run during the state series, an event where she had run a 2-minute and 14-second time, which happens to be one of the best high school times in the country. Our winner has the distinction of earning a spot in the top 5 athlete list for RHS track and field history in every event that she has entered. This list includes the long jump, 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, 400-meter dash, the 4x100 relay, the 4x400 relay, and the 800-meter run. She entered this past spring season as the reigning school record holder in the 4x100 relay, the 4x400 relay, and the 800. There is no doubt in anyone's mind she would have added more achievements and records to the Rebel Girls Track and Field record books in 2020. Our winner will join the Indiana University women's track and field team in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Most Outstanding Female Athlete, Emily Sonderman.
Hello, Emily. This is Coach A. Congratulations on winning your Best Athlete Award. It's one that's richly deserved. And though it pains me to say it, go Hoosiers!
Congratulations to Emily. Our final award of the night, our Most Outstanding Male Athlete of the Year. We have 3 finalists for this. It came down to Braden Lowry from wrestling, Aiden Newitt from soccer, and Alec Vaduya from wrestling. Tonight's 2020 Most Outstanding Male Athlete finished his storybook Rebel wrestling career as an undefeated state wrestling champion. With a state wrestling championship under his belt from his freshman year as well, he became the school's first 2-time individual state champion. He is one of 4 wrestlers in state history to win bookend freshman and senior state titles. He is a 4-time conference, 2-time Marion County, 4-time sectional, 4-time regional, and 3-time semi-state champion. He was a 4-time IHSA state wrestling placer with finishes of obviously 1st, 4th, 2nd, and 1st again. Recently, he was just honored as a USA Wrestling Scholastic All-American. His high school wrestling resume will leave him not only as one of the best wrestlers in Roncalli history, but all of Indiana high school wrestling history. Additionally, our winner is very humble about his academics in the same way he was about his wrestling. His GPA, SAT, and ACT scores, and his acceptance into the United States Air Force Academy speaks for itself. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Most Outstanding Male Athlete.
At 145 pounds tonight for the Rebels of Roncalli High School. Finishing a senior season, which now seems to have made him a fixture at the state tournament. Welcome, please, Alec Vaduya.
That's a sudden victory right here. If anyone scores in the first minute of overtime, match is over. If it remains tied or no one scores, and then we have 2 30-second periods, and if it still remains tied, then we go to ultimate tiebreaker. Vaduya is shooting in. He's trying to get that score for a sudden victory. Now he's got the single.
Yep, good knee pull single there from his underhook. But again,
there's 2-point takedown.
State title.
And that's it. What a spirited battle by Juwan Anderson against a very accomplished wrestler in Alec Vaduya. You're watching the Indiana Wrestling State Championships on the Indiana Farm Bureau.
Pretty spectacular and pretty special high school career for this year's champion. It's his 4th trip to the state, his 4th time on the state podium as a place winner. It's his 2nd time at the top of the state podium as a place winner and a champion. It's the completion of an undefeated senior season and his last step before he goes on to be an Air Force Falcon. What a night, what a season, what a career, what a wrestler. Roncalli's Alec Vaduya.
Congratulations, Alec Vaduya, on being selected as Roncalli's Male Athlete of the Year. We've been acquainted for many years now, and it's been so cool this year to watch all of your hard work pay off in this year's senior season. Your undefeated climb back to the top of the heap at the state finals this year to join an elite group of 2-time Indiana state champions was super special and a spectacular way to end your career. Mr. Kevin Whitehead, the PA announcer of the state finals, said it best. What a night, what a season, what a career, what a wrestler, Roncalli's Alec Vaduya. Alec V, I'm so excited to watch you go on and do big things at the United States Air Force Academy.
All right, I would like to thank everyone for joining us again tonight. Thanks for our coaches for interjecting your comments as well. My last comments to our seniors would be, we miss you, we love you, keep your heads up. Good things are on the horizon here for you very shortly. Thank you for joining us tonight, and go Rebels.